Well, all right. Happy Monday, everybody. Happy almost full moon. There's a solar eclipse. There's elections happening. Can anybody feel the intensity of the energies that are flowing through the air? If you don't know me, my name is Coach Lois. I am the founder of the Healthy and Wealthy and Wise podcast. And if you haven't been paying attention, I'm also the founder of the Healthy and Wealthy and Wise movement. And today I want to talk about 12-week year versus New Year's resolutions. So I don't know if any of you have read the book, The 12-Week Year, but I refer it to you today, encourage you, implore you to check it out. It's actually helped me multiple years now create more results in less time. And I titled today's talk, New Year's resolutions versus the 12-week year, because we have 54 days left in 2022. Oh my gosh, where did it go? So why am I talking about the 12-week year in comparison to New Year's resolutions? Well, as you probably know, New Year's resolutions get a bad rap. A lot of people set them. The top two things that people focus on are health and wealth. I've coached 20,000 people. Plus, I just realized that this year I've coached over 20,000 people in health and fitness. I had a 14-year career, personal training, kitchen clean out, boot camps, nutritional detoxes, cleanses, P90X, certified trainer, so on and so forth. Also coached marathoners, Ironman triathletes, couch to 5K. And then, of course, I've been a sales trainer and a salesperson. So I've done a lot in the business arena. So I've studied all of these things, studied goal setting like you wouldn't believe. I've coached on all of this. And I see a lot of people, have seen a lot of people go up and down, yo-yo one way or the other in pursuing their goals. And a lot of times they don't accomplish them. And one of the biggest myths out there is that, of course, goal setting, New Year's resolution, setting a 12-month goal is helpful. And I would say don't start there, because a lot of things can happen in a 12-month period. I've radically changed my business model this year, radically transformed my business. And so the goals I might have set, I don't do annual goals anymore. I have a vision, and then I reverse engineer that vision into 12-week years, otherwise known as quarters, otherwise known as 90 days, whatever you want to call it. And this is what I've seen. When I was coaching people for annual goals, AKA New Year's resolutions, which 80% of the people give up on by February 1st. I don't know if many people set them anymore, really. I think sometimes it's a fun idea. It's a new year. It's a clean slate. It's a new month. There's new energy. People get excited after Christmas to go and lose weight or go and set their first quarter goals, so on and so forth, right? But here's the thing. Annualized thinking doesn't work on so many levels because there's so many ways to self-sabotage. There's so many things that can happen that can cause your year to go in a different direction. There's also science behind the 12-week year, again, by Brian P. Moran. If you haven't read the book, check it out. And I'm going to share with you, I'm putting a new spin on the 12-week year. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to keep this really short today, guys, because I really want to encourage you to sit with this. Maybe watch this twice and ponder, since there's only 54 days left in the year. Who says you got to wait till the new year to start a 12-week year? The 12-week years, science says, and it's based on the science of periodization, which I know because I was an athlete, college athlete, Ironman triathlete, and then became a certified P90X instructor before I even knew about this book. And it talks about peak performance, maximizing your time efficiently with focus and a less is more approach. A lot of times in our world, we bite off more than we can chew. We overcommit. How many of you have ever said, oh my gosh, I wish I wouldn't have said yes to that, and that, and that. But then a lot of times we want to be in integrity, right? So we'll stick it out, even if it means we get sick. We'll stick it out, even if it means we end up shortchanging ourselves, right? And so that's what I see a lot of in New Year's or annualized thinking, is because people bite off more they can chew because they think they have all the time in the world to do all of the things. They forget about sleep. They forget about traffic. They forget about, reflection time. They forget about, oh, does this really fit my vision? And should I even say yes to this? So I fell into that trap. Even having read this, I said yes to a lot of things during the pandemic because it just seemed like the thing to do. So I actually spent this whole year unpacking and taking things off my plate and going back to the basics, back to the fundamentals, accomplishing more in 12 weeks, because you say yes to less and you say yes to what really matters, the things that fit your vision, that fit your truth, your health, your wealth. Those are the two areas that I focus on when I coach people on the 12-week year, essentially. And wealth can look like many different things. It's not just money. However, it's usually income goals, sales goals. If you're not in sales or business for yourself, it could look like investing. And a lot of times people are also too diversified in their investments, right? And what I discovered, and this goes back to the superconscious 12-week year. I've never taught a class on this, but next week, Monday, November 14th at 2:30 Pacific, I'm going to be teaching my first ever class called the Superconscious 12-week year. And as much as I love the 12-week year, there was a few elements missing. Talking about, why do we self-sabotage? Why do we overcommit? Why do we say we're going to do something and then we don't do it, right? So some of that is incorrect time blocking. And some of that is we're not awake. We're not super conscious to our limiting beliefs and our self-sabotaging, sometimes called numbing behaviors that hold us back, that keep us playing small. And so that's what I'm creating for next week, Monday, is a curriculum that can help you stay top of your game, create more in less time, AKA a 12-week year. So helping you get your 12 weeks on paper. We're only going to be able to cover so much in a 45-minute period of time. But how many of you here, feel free to comment below, how many of you would like to get more done in 12 weeks than the average person does in 12 months? Comment below. Does that sound good to you? So that's what I want to help share with you next Monday. All of the things that I've learned, again, after coaching 20,000 people, having succeeded much, having failed much. If you can read the book before Monday's class, that would be fantastic. I am the only person that I know that coaches on this topic in this way. So if you know someone struggling with getting more done in less time, if you know someone who could benefit from truly getting their 12-week year plan started on paper, please invite them. I'm going to drop the link in the comp. Oh, hello. Wonderful. So great to see you, Sean. Thank you so much. Yes, they're so good. So good. Stand the test of time for sure. So I'll drop in the comments below the link to sign up for my Superconscious 12-week year creation class. And I do hope you can attend. If you know someone, again, who may be struggling with getting more sales in less time, getting their health focused. You don't have to wait for New Year's resolutions, guys. You don't have to wait until you gain 10 pounds over the holidays. Let's build those amazing habits now. Let's build those commitments now. And again, the science says that it takes you at least 66 days to really get those foundational habits in place. And then the 90 days, it's what helps cement it in place. So if you've ever done a 12-week year, and I use the software with myself and my clients to track my results and measure and score everything, so I know what my results are teaching me and showing me. at a much, much deeper level. You'll be amazed how starting 2023 and even starting your 12-week year before 2023 could change your life. All right. So comment below if you have questions. Thanks for those of you that have been tuning in live. I'm going to sign off for now, but please hit the share button with your community. Sharing is caring. And if you want to have your best 12 weeks ever, starting your best 12 months ever in 2023, I do hope that you sign up with that link that is in the comments below. And if you have questions and you've never had a one-time call with me, go to bookacallwithlois.com and I can have a strategy session with you to help guide you, to serve you, and support you in having your best health, your best wealth, and your best wisdom. All right, guys. Bye-bye for now.